Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to Final Fantasy Record Keeper, where this might be a short one, because we're just going to take a look at Final Fantasy 1 this time, which looks to be very short, so maybe we'll combine this with something else. Chaos Shrine. Inside a new corrupted painting, Tyro and Alara find a land populated by devout followers of a prophecy, and meet a hero known to many as Legend. A world which we're apparently going to be revisiting after Record Keeper, or maybe after Endwalker, I don't know. The next game I plan after Record Keeper is over is, what's his name, with Jack Garland, I can't remember the Final Fantasy Origin, something like that, and apparently it takes place in this world. I've seen one trailer, which looked ridiculous, and I'm excited to play that, but for now we'll do this. Coldrun. You know, I never thank you properly, Shadowsmith. Thank me? Yeah, for what you said back when the memory burst happened. I felt responsible for putting everyone in harm's way. I didn't know what I should do, what I even could do. Now there, Coldrun. Now there? Now there, Cold. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It feels like a mistranslation of something. Is now there a phrase? Anyway, you believed in me, Shadowsmith. Did he mean like there, like that's okay? Or, I don't know. That was the only thing keeping me going, you know. So thanks, really. Don't mention it. I'm just glad to have been of service. I should thank you too. You helped us all. We should have thanked you a long time ago. Okay, I get it. No need to apologize, Alara. If it means keeping you safe, I'll do anything in my power. Are you her dad or something? Probably not. You have different color hair in an anime that seems like, I don't know, not that common for parents to have different color hair from their kids. I don't know. Maybe, though. Oh? Anything to take a little weight off of Dr. Mog's shoulders, eh? Unless, I mean, he also is just trying to help a kid. That was just a very dramatic way to say it. Oh, worries weigh me down all the same, Kupo. I hear it again. The voice. Maybe there's a painting nearby. I think so. Yeah, apparently there's paintings around every corner in these friggin' woods. Another painting here. What could it mean? Shadowsmith, can we borrow the dampening canvas again? Of course. Do what you think is right, Coldrun, and you won't go wrong. I guess. I question whether someone this young has such a developed sense of morality, but I think, no, you know what, that's fine. Thank you, I will. And don't worry too much, Dr. Mog. Worries are worries, Kupo. Dr. Mog. You watch after yourself, Coldrun. No unnecessary risks, Kupo. Never, and that's a promise. Fine, Kupo. Go get him. We're off. Okay, we're going into the painting. See you soon. Presumably, if you die in the painting, you die in real life. I think that's fair to say, that you just never come out of the painting. The world lies shrouded in darkness. Yeah, the winds die. So many of these early Final Fantasy games started this way. 1 did, 3 did, 4 sorta did, 5 definitely did. 2 was really the only break from that. And 4 didn't really start that way. The crystals were under threat, but it wasn't the same. 2 was really a bold step for them. Yeah, the earth rots, or the earth decays. But the people believe in the prophecy, patiently awaiting its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. I'm thinking of that, the Final Fantasy Origins trailer I saw. The only thing I remember from it is when he said, like, my name is Garland, Jack Garland. And it was just the funniest thing to me. I didn't see anything after that. I remember nothing beyond a guy whose name is like Jack Garland, which sounded like a parody of like a gritty Final Fantasy 1 reboot, and I am so excited for that. After a long journey, 4 young travelers did at last appear. Is it going to be 6 travelers? Are we going to be like one of the Warriors of Light in this case? Or are we going to be like the 2 extras? And in the hand of each was clutched a crystal. That first music. Soldier, the king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals. You must see the king at once. Wait, are we... I assume that the 4... That even though we just see the warrior of light, that the warrior of light is like with the 4... With the other 3 warriors with him? Are we inside a castle? Looks like it, but where did these crystals come from? Okay, so you actually are the other warriors of light in this scenario. And... Hey, it's you! The legend! Let's get moving. Yes, sir! Who is he? He seems strong, proud, noble. Because children talk like this. He's the warrior of light, the one from the legend. Yeah, the prototypical knight of the series. King, welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? These are our crystals. I guess the Warrior of Light has 2 of them. It's just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Chancellor, your majesty, we cannot be certain that these are warriors foretold by the prophecy. Wait, what? We're not the warriors of light, are we? Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you not rescue my daughter Sarah? What? Oh, yeah, the Alara's freaking out too. What has befallen the princess? Garland, a knight once in his majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of his majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland. Jack Garland, where is he? Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves. But Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. He's like level 2, right? We have none who can match him. Leave it to us. We will rescue the princess. I have heard you wish to journey to the continent to our north. Yes. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a sign of my gratitude. Look at that noble, proud, dignified warrior of light striding out of there. Such good music. This music holds up really well. The Chaos Shrine music. Alright, so we got 2 places we can go. Treasure in each of these rooms. Treasure all around, isn't there, on all the 4 corners if it's the same Chaos Shrine? Yeah. Alright, yeah, let's explore around. Did it freeze? Oh no, it was updating where I can go. Magic crystal water, okay. Presumably we can go up here, yep. I guess these are technically hidden, because you didn't have to get them, but... I mean, these chests are always there. Mithril. And then we can go up around to the right. Yep. We're gonna have to fight our way in here. Get some rats or something. Rats and skeletons. Or whites. I don't remember what was in here, actually. The door won't open. Oh, no. Will we have to come back in the future? Does this only open up at... That actually... I was kidding, but that actually might be the case. Maybe we do have to come back here in 4,000 years in the past or wherever it was. I think it's the past, right? Door won't open. Okay. So we might see that down the line. Unless this is going to drop a treasure chest or something? Yeah, wolves, Black Widow. Alright. So I don't think we can go here yet. Can we? No. Again, those might just open up in, yeah, I think those opened up in, like, a future timeline or once we got the key or something. Like, there was some key that we got, like a master key from... Was it from the Elven King? I don't remember. There was some master key at some point we got. Garland. The king will have no choice but to exchange the kingdom for his daughter's life. Cornelia will be mine. How did they not write Mwahaha there? That... Warrior of Light, what a fool. Who's there? We've come to free the princess. The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're messing with? I, Jack Garland, will knock you all down. Glad they kept that line in. Not the Jack part, but, you know. This is where... Again, this is where my first encounter with Final Fantasy when I was like 5 or 6 years old ended, because I couldn't beat him. Let's power break you first. Shield bash to get our armor up. Protect on... I don't know. Protect doesn't really matter, but what else am I going to do with this character? Let's Cyclone Grimoire. Let's just keep tossing at Protect. Why not? And Crossover. I wouldn't have minded if they actually made this more of a threat or something. I don't know. No, I do know. I think it would have been better if they'd made these fights more of a threat. As is, it feels almost impossible to lose, but again, this is still early. I'm judging too harshly. That'll probably change as we get to the later fights in the game. In the record dungeons, I mean. Sure. Finish you with an armor strike into Farah. He's doing 30 health, 30 damage, and I'm doing like 600 healing. This is... I'm sure at some point someone tested it, but I don't know who. Or if it was a dog. Sarah, you've come to rescue me. Are you all right? I don't know how I can ever thank you. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. Lara, I'm just glad you're unharmed. That's the first time anyone's ever defeated Garland. Won't be the last if the way the time cycle works out. It probably happens like infinite times, right? Thousands? I don't know if it's thousands or infinite. Sarah, you must allow me to show me my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warrior of light from Lucan's prophecy. How did Lucan's prophecy go again? When darkness veils the world, 4 knights of warriors of light shall come. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. There's more? If I may, was there more? When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of light, the darkness will consume all. Okay. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Okay, I thought it was going to be something Record Keeper specific. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. That's right, it's the Lich, the Earth Crystal with the vampire and then the Lich. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. Warrior of Light, as you say. With the light that shines within us, we will restore the light to the crystals, me and my children companions. Spoken like a true warrior of light. But do we really have the power of the light inside us, Coldrun? No, but as soon as we get out of this painting, we're going to get swapped in place and everyone's memories are going to get altered for like the actual other warriors of light. I think that's what this all means. I hope. A light burns within you. Of that there is no doubt. Fear not, we will fight as one. Right on! I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the four crystals and to the world. This lute has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you in your journey. I thank you. Look at that noble, proud warrior just striding out nobly and proudly. Yeah, the bridge tinkering. Orders from His Majesty, we're to do our part to fulfill Lucan's prophecy. Wow, look at them go. Shows you what's possible when you put your mind to it, huh? Labor. What does this bridge have to do with the prophecy? The four warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. I wonder how grimdark they're going to go with Final Fantasy Origins in making this world. Like, if they're going to make the Cornelians like rabid fanatics who burn those who don't believe in the prophecy at the stake, and only I don't know how they're going to make Jack Garland the protagonist. I'm ironically interested in some of the game's flavor. I'm legitimately interested in what they do with the story. And so their quest began. As the four warriors of light, they felt overwhelmed by the great task destiny had placed before them. They did not even know the true significance of the four crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once long ago held a light that shone so brilliantly. The time for their journey had come. Ooh, nice lighting change. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into light. So what are these two? Marsh Cave and Western Keep. Interesting that one of them is optional. That's surprising. Is the Marsh Cave optional? I guess it is. Yeah, so we're continuing with the Warrior of Light to find Matoya's stolen crystal eye in the Marsh Cave, which was... This, I think, gave me legitimate, like... You know how sometimes if you develop coping mechanisms, survive a difficult situation? Like, let's say you grow up around let's say you grow up with people who are always, like, hectoring you. You might not, like, to protect yourself, you might, isolate yourself. But then later, when you're in a situation where where people are no longer always hectoring you, you still might keep isolated just because that old habit is now working. It was still there, but it's working against you. That's what the Marsh Cave did to me. I spent so much time in the Marsh Cave at one point when I returned to the series, like, getting poisoned and being out of antidotes that, like, I feel like in every game since, I always buy way more antidotes than I ever need. And they always stay stockpiled. Like, there's always other ways the game gives me to deal with them, or or the poison wears off at the end of the fight, but I never got over just stockpiling those. Friggin' Marsh Cave. Even the music is, like, panicky. This is legitimately tougher. The enemies here are... I was taking this easy, but the enemies here are legitimately hard. This wolf was doing some real damage. Okay. Okay. Like, I could have died right there. Yeah, this is a real thing. Okay. All right, now we're talking. Cyclone Grimoire. Double cut and... let's do... yeah, let's Fobble a heal if it gets off. I don't even know if it will. She might die before it gets off. Okay. Let's actually... I'm going to let you heal up first, and then we'll finish the fight. Yeah. You missed? Okay. I should have checked the difficulty. Again, this was not expected. This is a pleasant surprise. All right, round 3. I should, if I knew it was going to be 3 rounds, I'm sure it told me, I just wasn't even looking for it. All right, we will cross over. And I guess we'll Fobble a heal, because it'll presumably, we'll be hurt by this round of attacks. Yeah, glad I did that. Okay, I'll hold off. No, I might as well Cyclone Grimoire. There's just no reason not to. Alara is in rough shape. What was Kieran from? I don't remember Kieran. Kieran was in 6, maybe? But I don't know if Kieran's come back since. Ooh, yeah, that was tough. Okay, we beat the Marsh Cave, I guess. Is there, like, a mastery reward for it? What's the mastery reward? Lesser wind orbs and life crystal water. I'll see if I can master it. Let me try that again. I actually want... see, now there's an actual challenge. I want to try that again. So we're starting with Protect on Alara, because she's the person we least want dying. Bone Crusher to take at least 1 out early before we take too much damage, and Regeneration from Kieran. All right, let's fire the wolf, fire the warg, and wait, why can't I target the one in the back? There we go. And double cut the spider. And just Cura here. Oh, I forgot the fire doesn't immediately kill that. I should have done that to hit the same target. Alright, we're gonna protect Holdra next. And I think Cura again. And just double cut again. Yeah. And now one final fire should take care of this. Hopefully. Though we're not using that. I don't want to use one of these abilities. You know what? No, in case it hits, let's cure again, because cure is... There's no shortage of cures. And we'll just attack. Okay. Next round. This is where I think we'll Cyclone Grimoire. We'll just attack. Because I think at most we're going to, I don't think we're going to get this off, but we'll get a cure if we can. Because this should take care of most of them, if not all of them. Yeah, let's just do one bop. Let's just do straight attacks here. And then one more. This crossover will take one out, and we can burn down the rest. Or burn down one of them, anyway. Alright, so we'll fire... Because I'm not worried about protecting the Warrior of Light. He's not in danger of dying. Alright, we'll fire them. Cross over the spider. And... How do I know if Regen is up? Oh, I see. So we still have the Sparkly, so I don't need another Regen. Let's do Fabula heal. I think this is as good a time as any, because by the time they get their rounds off, we might need a group heal. Alright, so here, yeah, just Cyclone Grimoire should finish this off. And if it doesn't, Bone Crusher on the lower one. And whatever you do... Oh, you know what? Let's attack, because that's the only thing that could possibly matter. So did this get us a mastery? Still a lot of damage taken, but I think that's okay. It still should be master. I guess they wanted me to use Protect on all of the characters, or maybe it was about killing them faster. I'm not sure, but that's the kind of stuff I like thinking about more than just auto attack and AFK. So, nice. That was the first time I actually liked the Marsh Cave. All right, what is this? Is this the... Continuing our quest? Well, Western Keep. Is this the Dark Elf thing? Maybe. Elf. Who are you? Could you be the Warriors of Light? The ones from Cornelia? You are the Warriors. I don't know why I'm having them be like gnomes. Please, you must help. What's the matter? Astus' curse has put our prince into a deep sleep from which he cannot awake. Please, will you not attempt to aid our slumbering prince? Tell us more. The Dark Elf King Astos stole into the castle and placed a curse on our prince. Then Astos carted away the castle's treasures. I didn't remember that, but I guess he did. How can we undo the curse? Actually, now that you mention it, I've heard rumors of a witch who can brew any potion you could imagine. A witch? Does she have a name? Bless Matoya. What was her brooms in the NES version held the secret to like how to pull up the map. It was like push A select, A B select or something, or B select. Like backwards though. Elf. Let's see, I think her name was Matoya. He marches stoically, nobly, proudly even, into the bedroom. The physician. The prince has slept under Astos' curse for 5 years now. Holy crap. That's longer than I remembered. I expected it would just happened a week ago. I didn't know it was 5 years ago. There must be some medicine that can rouse the sleeping, but where? Warrior of Light. The witch Matoya may be able to rouse the prince. Is this true? We have every hope it is. Cauldron, Alara, let us go. That Matoya music holds... A lot of this music holds up very well. Is this the place? Ouch. For just a question not about this, do you like the witch abilities? They seem like they're like black mage, but faster and less powerful. Like they can reduce delay and stuff. I don't know. I never... what do you think of the witch abilities in this game? My eye, my eye. Ouch. You're Matoya, right? Is something wrong with your eye? Who's there? You stole it, didn't you? We haven't stolen anything. We came to ask you a favor. A favor? I'm sorry, but I'm not in the favor doing business at the moment. I can't see a blasted thing without my crystal eye. Is this what was stolen? Your crystal eye? Who could have stolen it from me? That's what we want to know. We will have to forge onward, whether we know or not. Okay. Yeah, I mean, sure, we'll find it eventually, don't you worry. And so we do. The Western Keep, the ruined castle holding Astos. The Dark Elf. Specifically the Dark Elf who isn't a jerk who goes into a cave that makes our metal weapons unusable. All right. That's right, we don't know it's him at first. I mean, we do, but, like, he pretends to be someone else, right? Something like that. Still nothing up here. Wait, where did we go? Oh, treasure. Oh, and there's treasure below, too. Oh, yeah, so we can go that way. Any other... Yeah, no, I think it's just that way. Down for the treasure. It's weird that... I guess it's okay. It's an interesting design decision to make it so that you get stuff for the other game modes in the record dungeons. I would have I guess I would have preferred it if... I mean, I would have preferred a lot of different design decisions for this game, but I kind of would have preferred it if they made stuff that you could use, like, in this mode. Anything else? No, I think that's it. Okay, onto the king. The king. King. Mwahaha! I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves! Astos is the only Dark Elf, right? With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true Elf King! So you're the fiend who stole Matoya's eye. You won't have it for long. Warrior of Light is, yeah, I appreciate this. Warrior of Light is fighting for accessibility. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. All right, Astos. We are going to... Let's not shell. Let's just go ham. Because that's a lot of turns we'd have to spend shelling everyone. If it were Shelga, I would do it. But it's not, so I won't. Crossover. And... I don't know, Cura in case he hurts us. He didn't hurt us. In the meanwhile, I mean. Okay, good start. Regen, we're going to dispel that. I guess just attack for you. Banishing Strike for Dispel, and Thundara. Might as well Fobble a heal, get all that back, but doesn't really matter. You obtain the Crystal Eye. Look at that Warrior of Light giant guffaw. Back to Motoya's cave. Let's go. Right on. Right on, Mr. Warrior of Light. Oh, watch this. Something you were missing. My Crystal Eye, give it here. Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Of course, it's yours, as it always was. We would appreciate your help, however. Do you have anything to rouse the sleeping? Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. You obtain Jolt Tonic. Alright. That doesn't sound like the most amazing potion in your collection, but you know what? If it wakes someone from magical sleep, fine, I'll take it. Thank you. We can use this to help the prince, thanks! How's your eye? Ah, I can see again! There the legend goes. Uh-oh. Glad that worked out. Yeah, this is a nice relaxing journey from the previous trauma they've experienced. At least some of us have reclaimed what they lost. Or you still don't know your memories, do you? What do you mean? I have no memories of my past. There's nothing worse than not knowing who I really am. I gotta say, it's weird to have this bouncy, jovial music over this heavy, like, I don't know, existential crisis. Oh, sorry. I wish I could just forge on ahead like you seem to be able to. Even without memory, you are still you. Trust the light within you and keep walking forward. That is all. Yes, you're right. I guess that's not that helpful, is it? Maybe it helps her. Let us hurry to the prince's side, Cauldron. And Alara, presumably. You bet, unless he's like, Alara, you deal with your stuff, I'm gonna just take Cauldron. I don't know why he just talked to me there. Position. What's this? It is called Jolt Cola. This Jolt Cola might be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I thought they stopped making it. I will try this at once. Your Highness? Your Highness! I was having a terrible nightmare. Am I still dreaming? My prince, are you awake? You're the legendary warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. Nope, no dream. How do you feel? I am well, I think. My prince, these warriors of light have woken you from your long sleep. I don't know if he knows how long he was at. What? I see. Thank you, warriors. I shall follow the legend as it has been told to me and my forefathers. That Jolt tonic erased any signs of atrophy, at least from his legs. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. That's the thing we got that opened up the locked doors in the Chaos Shrine. Everyone's delighted faces on their sprites are just cracking me up. Really, we're kicked out? We're not going back in? I guess maybe we'll go back later. Cauldron, Lara. Huh? Dr. Mog? You both okay, Kupo? Seems as though we're back. Wait, was there a memory burst? It appears that the dampening canvas has worked its magic again and absorbed the burst. So there was a burst this time. Was that because Alara kind of inserted herself into this? Or because we just uncorrupted it? Thanks to the both of you, the record has been put to rights. Ooh. No, so it was just because we uncorrupted it. Don't relax just yet. This doesn't mean there aren't any corrupted paintings around. Yeah, this whole forest is a corrupted art gallery. Cauldron. There is something I have to attend to, Kupo. You're on your own. Huh? Cauldron, Alara, if you find a corrupted painting, be careful, Kupo. I don't want you taking any unnecessary risks. Wait, Dr. Mog. He left. Where do you think Dr. Mog went? I honestly don't know. I think he has a lead about the... I think he has a guess about what the source of the corruption is, and he's going to track it down, but it's something that's personal or... I don't know. Something that makes him look sus, maybe? Don't worry. I've got your back. Thank you, Shadowsmith. Okay. We can now go to the Tycoon Meteorite, so we'll start Final Fantasy V next time. So, and probably complete Final Fantasy V next time. It's probably going to take me a few sessions. So, thanks for watching. This was this section, the Marsh Cave. That was the optimal difficulty curve. That was like making me think during the regular fights. I would have died if I hadn't. Maybe it was even a little too tough because like there were times I could have died just randomly, but no, that was just because I was mishandling it. I think I could have avoided death if I'd been more careful the first time. I got lucky I didn't. It was pure luck that I didn't die the first fight. But the second round, I was able to work around it, and I like that. I prefer that. So hopefully they'll... No, I don't care too much about the difficulty, but it does make it more fun. It just flat out makes it more fun. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a subscription, leave a comment, let me know what you thought of it, and I will see you down the line. Bye-bye.